Hey guys and girls, welcome to my next Let's Play. We are playing Call of Juarez, Gunslinger. Is this a good game? I don't know. This came out yesterday, I think. It's out on as a downloadable game for Steam, PSN, Xbox Arcade. It's 15 bucks. This is taking like a whole new twist on the Call of Juarez. I never really liked the Call of Juarez games that have been coming out. I played the first one, that's about it. And then it started leading up to modern times, which is kind of weird. But this is going right back to the old cowboy way. So we're going to play, we're going to do a story. Normal. This is the story of Silas Greaves, I think his name is. But we will watch the intro. Kansas, 1910.
Easy, boy.
Don't I know you, sir?
Don't believe so. I haven't been here in many years. Name's Silas Greaves.
Silas Greaves? The bounty hunter?
Used to be.
Well, what are you doing here in Abilene?
Just passing through. Got a little business to take care of.
Well, sir, it would be an honor if you would allow me to buy you a beer.
Hell, son, it would be my honor to drink it.
I'm Molly. Howdy.
I'm Dwight. That's Jack and Steve. Ben's behind the bar.
What's up, guys?
Oh, I bet you got some great stories.
A couple.
Any of them true?
Jack, be nice.
A few.
What about your shootout with Henry Plummer's gang in Bannock, Montana? Is that where you started as a bounty hunter? That's what it says in this here dime novel.
Don't believe everything you read in them dime novels, boy. First man I hunted was back when I was riding with Billy the Kid.
You knew Billy the Kid?
Damn right. That scrawny son of a bitch had no fear. Wouldn't back down for nobody.
I heard he collected the 10 stars off any crooked lawmen who crossed him.
It was a war, boy. The Lincoln County War. And Billy promised his regulators would take the life of every bastard who helped bushwhack John Tunstall.
Kid had a big chip on his shoulder and a hair-trigger temper. Made him dangerous as hell.
That's pretty awesome. So, I think the whole thing is gonna be of like, you know, Silas telling his story of what he's done in the past. Like, for instance, meeting Billy the Kid. Like, it's crazy. Let's play through. Once upon a time in stinking spring. It's got more of a cartoony vibe to it than the other ones. I know the other ones were trying to go for realism in the cowboy-centric type of world, but I mean, and it's cool. I like it, but yeah, it's a whole new twist on the game itself, which is pretty awesome. Because this franchise needed that badly. After I think the first 2 games, it started just getting terrible. Longest loading screen I've ever had. Stupid loading screen. Took 5 years.
It was about 30 years ago. Billy was hiding out in an abandoned farm near Stinking Springs.
Come on. Don't do that.
I threw in with the kid because the man I had sworn vengeance on was riding with Billy's enemies. But before I tell you why I want that sumbitch dead, let me tell you what happened that day. I was heading back to the hideout when suddenly I had this funny feeling.
Funny, haha?
No, Steve. The other kind of funny.
Another kind of funny, like somebody's blood.
You heard Pat.
Turn
You
to
need
the
to
hideout.
stay here and keep an eye on the road.
Ow. What's going on?
That's not fair. We're missing all the fun.
I knew those two morons would never let me through. I had no choice.
What the hell? Shoot that sumbitch!
Was it Pat Garrett's posse?
Oh yeah. I heard the shots and I knew I had to move fast. Garrett and his army of deputies had surrounded the entire homestead.
Fire at will! They're coming from the rear!
I decided to help Billy and the boys out of it. So that's just what I did.
Hey, we have one behind us!
As the governor of New Mexico was paying for the kid's apprehension, Garrett was able to hire every gun hand in Lincoln County.
Bring it.
I knew that going through that front door meant putting my butt in a shooting gallery, so I decided to get sneaky.
Alright, so we got a skill system type thing. Trapper, Ranger, Gunslinger. Dual wielding Desperado. I like it.
Watch out! He's one of them!
Garrett's men were running around like a bunch of chickens with their heads
Let's
cut
send
off.
these son of bitches running! You ain't going nowhere!
Chicken! Oh, God. You interrupted my chicken.
Still, one of them reached the water tower.
Whoa.
Not a bad idea. It would be a turkey shoot from up there.
Damn you!
Nah, you bastard.
Luckily, these shooters Garrett hired weren't the sharpest tools in the shed.
Obviously.
The right position is very important. Personally, I prefer to be on top.
Oh, you do?
Indeed, darling. But where was I? Oh, yeah. A lot of them were saddle tramps, or sod busters, or drunken drifters looking to make a few bucks.
Bring it.
I heard a friendly voice yelling at me from the window. Back door! We'll cover you!
Try aiming, you idiots!
Truth be told, things weren't much better behind the house.
Watch your flank! Put some howls in him!
I cut their numbers in half, but that just made the ones that were left twice as mad.
Too damn close!
They made up for their lack of skill with a seemingly endless supply of ammo.
You think you can kill me too?
It was a bit of a slog, but I finally fought my way around the back of the house.
Billy, where you at? Billy?
And like that, I was inside,
Dead, you
none the
bastards.
worse for wear.
Billy?
I passed Dirty Dave.
Oh no, it's Dirty Dave.
Deader than a rat in a
Yeah,
trap!
Dirty. What are you shooting at? I
I'm
killed
putting
everything.
you down!
Oh.
How about that? Huh? You like that?
Yeah, get him, Dirty.
And upstairs, I found Billy and Charlie Beaudry.
Stinking Springs. Pat Garrett was relentless in his pursuit of Billy the Kid and his gang. Garrett and his posse tracked them to a deserted stone farmhouse in Stinking Springs and surrounded the building. Keeping Billy company was a colorful collection of desperados. Among them were Tom Pickett, Billy Wilson, Charlie Beaudry, and Dirty Dave Rudabo. Rudabo crossed paths with such legends as Dave Mather, Bat Matherson, Wyatt Earp, and Doc Holliday, and died in a rather unsavory manner. So they got little things of like these real life characters, which is that's cool. Nuggets of truth. Hey, look at Billy. Smart as a whip. Billy the Kid.
Billy looked at me and said, "About time, amigo! Grab a gun and get to the window!"
Wait, so you were friends with Billy the Kid?
Yeah, sort of.
Where'd he come from?
Anyway, we were surrounded by dozens of deputized shooters who wanted to do us harm.
Billy's worth $500, dead or alive. Can't take us all on? I can keep this up all day. I think I got one. Where the hell Garrett get?
I'm telling you, Garrett's men were dropping like flies, but they just kept on coming.
RV's coming.
That's when Charlie got hit.
Charlie!
"They're catching us in a crossfire," shouted Billy. "Get to the other side!" Billy that maybe discretion was the better part of valor.
What's that mean?
It means that it was time to cut and run. They got a Gatling, Billy shouted. Get the horses and bring them round back. I'll draw their attention. He directed that order at me, and I thought, why the hell do I have to do it?
Wanna make a run for it? Those poor sons of bitches
Many
are
would have
go
fled in my fight. But I had that false sense of invincibility that many young men have. Like Jack here.
What are you saying, old man?
Jack, he's just joshing with you now.
Yeah, he better be.
Mr. Greaves, please continue.
Please, call me Silas, ma'am. Now, where was I?
You were heading for the barn.
Making my way past the castle of
Sounds like Garrett hired a whole regiment of hired guns.
Yeah, and just when I thought I was done with them, more of these hapless bastards would pop up. Finally, I had the stables within my reach. And that's when I met Sheriff Pat Garrett.
I read that you went toe-to-toe with him, sir. That backstabbing bastard with that tacked-on tin star. You challenged him to a showdown.
You read that in a dime novel?
It said he showed no fear as he took your measure with eyes like a rattlesnake.
I don't know how to do this. Focus. Keep your enemy in focus using the... Okay. Focusing. Focusing. Where you going? Where you going? Where you going? Focus. 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 No. My shot. Gotcha.
And that you killed him in a fair fight.
Is that what that penny dreadful said? No, boy. That ain't what I meant when I said I met Pat Garrett.
What?
So let me start again. I finally reached those damn stables.
That was funny.
And stepped inside, and...
Wow.
Last thing I heard was Garrett's voice. That's not Billy.
And go on. How did it end?
And, boy, that was just the beginning.